The second part of the hideout, the second room, if I travel under here, has not been finished yet. But the reason why I'm making the video now is so that I can take you to places that will not be accessible when the project is finished. So the plan, of course, is to build the path along here, and this is the only part of the room, of room 2, that the character will be able to walk on. The rest will be decoration to look at, and it also means that I can cut out of camera shot things that I don't want in camera shot. The best way to edit something out is, well, this is it. This is how you edit something out. You are the camera, so wherever you can go is where you can see, and that's right up to these edges. So I can cut so much of this out, but the more you cut out, the more space you lose. So this becomes the compromise with this style of building a hideout. When you're trying to do a complete change, a complete makeover, you can use these tricks, but you have to find a balance, because the more you cut out, the less space you have. So the first thing you've got to do when you're using this technique is make sure you've got a large central area that's clear, because then that will counterbalance the feeling of being cramped. So you're trying to lessen the effect you're having on the map visually. Also, the area that you're going to be blocking off, if it's patterned, if it's attractive in its own right, again, you don't notice that you've lost space so much, and that's a fun thing to play with, a fun compromise. So the next room where I am doing the same thing is I wish to cut out all of the fell ruins that are here. This is the idea is that this is inside a cave, so they wouldn't be there, and I don't want to see a tree. Now there is a little bit more work to do here, but this is a bug that happens occasionally with the lighting. Ignore it. As you put across these, I can't walk past them, so I will then only be in shot what I wish the person to see. Now if we go all the way around here, which you won't be able to do when it is finished, obviously, because it will have been blocked off completely, you can see that I'm not actually going to bother to cover the shrine itself. I'm not going to need to. I can't camouflage it. There's nothing in the game, there's no model in the game that can cover over this. So to remove it, I have to make sure that the camera never sees it. Same as this section. So how am I going to do that? Well, this wall will extend all the way to here, and then the church walls that you get from Katrina, they'll carry on all the way across there, like this, down to here, and then here. This is as far as I have got the preliminary work done. This section around here, and you can see this bug appearing again, which is a graphics bug. They do go away. It's not a permanent thing that I'm going to have to live with, and it's less of an effect. It looks less bad when it's you see it's happened again here. Oh well, it'll go away. This room will be half and half. The way I've used the smaller pillars will definitely be around this section, and Katrina's will go along the back section here. So, but anyway, that room hasn't been touched at all yet, and it'll be another month. I've got another month to finish it, and that will be finished then. And as you can see, this will take a week or so to finish. These issues happen. less often in an area that's finished for some reason. I don't know why. When an area is halfway through construction, this happens a lot more often in an area that hasn't finished construction for some reason. I just don't know why. But it's a graphics bug, and it'll go away. It's not there permanently, and if I log in and I log out, it's generally will go. Let's see if that happens, shall we? See if we can get rid of this graphics bug. And you can see it's removed it, so just logging back in and this graphics bug goes away. So, but it's only a slight glitch and they'll fix it. I can't see it being, it's not too much of a problem. You'll notice here I've got a floater here, look. This is the area that hasn't really been finished properly yet, so it will be. So there's still being worked on, doesn't really matter. But that's it so far. I've got another month to finish, so let's see how it looks when it's finished.